So you want to live in Florida and you want to live beachside on a budget just like I do. Well, luckily for you, you came across this video today and I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. Now this video is going to be based exclusively on Miami Beach because I live in Miami Beach and I work in Miami Beach as a real estate agent. So this area, obviously I am the most familiar with over any other area in Florida. However, it's going to be reasonable to say that if you want to live beachside on a budget somewhere else in Florida besides here, you're probably going to be able to do it for even less than I'm going to show you in today's video, and it's already pretty cheap, so you're going to be pretty lucky here. Now stick around throughout the video because I'm going to start with 2 bedrooms and show the average cost of what it might cost you here to live in a 2-bedroom beachside. Then I'm going to work my way down to a 1-bedroom and then finish it off with a studio apartment, which is going to be the cheapest, obviously. So make sure you stick around through the whole video. That way you don't miss the living scenario that makes the most sense for you. And a couple quick things before we jump into the listings real quick is I want to just point out that if you are willing to live across the street from the beach and not actually on the sand like I do, you could do this for even less. And everything I'm going to show you is in an oceanfront building, meaning on the sand. However, that doesn't mean that the unit has a direct ocean view. It just means that the unit is on the beach. So you might not be able to see the beach from your unit depending on which angle the unit faces, but you could still take the elevator downstairs right out to the beach. Alright, so this first one I have for you guys is located at 7135 Collins Avenue in Miami Beach. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it's about 1,455 square feet. The rent on this unit is $1,950 a month. The place comes unfurnished. This was actually the cheapest 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom I could find on the beach at the moment here in Miami Beach. And so let's run through a few scenarios of how much it might cost you to live in this apartment. So assuming you have $1,950 for your rent, the electric bill is going to be anywhere between $130 and $150 per month. The cable and internet bill will be about $130 per month. And let's assume it's 2 people, a couple, or roommates, and you spend $500 a month on food. That brings your total living expenses just for that apartment to $32,760 a year. However, if you want to add in some extra expenses such as health insurance, cell phone, and car payment, we can assume maybe a $200 a month for health insurance, $100 a month because you have one of those expensive cell phone plans like Verizon or Sprint or AT&T, something like that. Also the car payment, we can assume that you have a nice car and your car payment and insurance and gas is about $500 a month. So that'll bring you up to an extra $9,600 per year. So to live beachside in this apartment for an entire year would cost you approximately $42,360. And that is well below $50K a year. And I'm assuming if you're a roommate or a couple living in a unit like this, that's going to be totally affordable almost no matter what you do for a living. And that's part of the reason I want to make this video, to show you guys just how affordable it can be to live beachside just like I do here in Florida. Next scenario, let's go with maybe a single person or a couple living in a 1-bedroom, 1.5-bathroom here on the beach. So this next listing I found is located at 6969 Collins Avenue, and funny enough, this was actually the first building I lived in by myself, and these expenses are pretty laughable to me because I know how cheap it used to be to live here compared to what it is now. Anyhow, the rent on this unit is $1,500 per month, and it comes furnished. The electric bill, let's say, will be about $70 a month, significantly less than the 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And the cable and internet still going to cost you $130 per month. The food, let's say it's down to $300 a month. You're good at budgeting the food, or you live alone and you're single. So that brings your total living expenses for this apartment to $24,000 per year. And if you want to add in health insurance and a cell phone and the car, let's do $200 a month for health insurance. Let's do $100 a month because you still have that expensive Verizon or AT&T cell phone plan, and you have a little more of a modest car, and that's going to cost you $300 per month. So with those additional expenses, we're talking an extra $7,200 per year, bringing the grand total to $31,200 per year to live in this 1-bedroom, 1.5-bath beachfront apartment. Now finally, let's move into the studio apartment because this is obviously going to be the cheapest form of living here on the beach. I'm also going to assume a couple things. Maybe if you're living in a studio, you're probably a minimalist or you're trying to save as much money as possible. So we're going to cut back on some of these expenses even further. So this one I found is a studio apartment with one bathroom located at 2899 Collins Avenue. And the price for rent is $1,200 per month for an unfurnished unit. Let's say your electric bill is $60 a month because it is an even smaller unit, and you're the type of person that's going to opt to just have internet and no cable. So let's say that's $80 a month. Food's still going to cost you $300 a month because, hey, we have to eat. So your living expenses for this apartment come to $19,680 a year. But let's now add in your health insurance, which let's cut that back to $100 a month because you have a cheaper health insurance plan and you have a cheaper cell phone plan like Cricket and only pay $35 a month like I do. And let's say you don't have a car, you're going to use public transportation because in a city like Miami Beach, it's totally easy to get around without a car. That's going to bring your grand total for living in a studio apartment to $21,300 per year. Guys, if you don't think this is affordable, I don't know what to tell you because pretty much anywhere you live in the country, these are like regular numbers. These are regular budgets. You know, I'm not going above and beyond. I found the cheapest listings I could find on the sand, and I personally think that these numbers are totally reasonable if you want to be living beachside somewhere in Florida. And like I said earlier, if you don't want to be in Miami Beach, you could do this for probably significantly less in some other beach town. And obviously I didn't take into account any additional expenses such as like eating out, entertainment, getting your hair and nails done, any luxury items or things like that. These are just like regular living expenses that pretty much everyone has. They're generalizations. You know, your current expenses may be more or less, so obviously you have to fill in the gaps and fill in the budget with your numbers, but these are general numbers that will make sense for just about anyone, and it's proof that you can live on the beach without needing to be a millionaire or make a ton of money every year. You don't even need to make six figures to live on the beach. So I would say this is an extremely realistic view of what it costs to live here on the beach in Miami Beach. And I know I only covered renting in this video, so if you want to see me do a buying version of this video, put a comment below and I'll think about it. In the meantime, check out this video I did about not buying Miami real estate right over here, and I'll see you guys over there.